Well, let's get to it then. I need your help. Is this related to bingo, cheating, or... I trailed off, grateful when the pot signaled completion, and I moved her aside to pour 2 cups. Amy took hers, pouring a small amount of milk and taking a dainty drink as she stepped away from my sacred space. My coffee need was more dessert-oriented this evening, so I dumped marshmallow-flavored syrup suspended in a non-dairy solution into my mug and swallowed it in 3 gulps. Then poured another and repeated the sequence again, taking smaller drinks. Behind me the door squeaked open, and I turned to see Larry, looking worn out but curious.
"What's up?"
He ventured to the cart and made himself a cup. Since 4 cups was the pot's limit, he started drinking his while preparing a new pot. My hero.
"This is a private meeting between Miss Sharp and myself,"
she sniped at him, but Winnie lifted her lip in warning.
"Oh, fine. I'm not sure it's possible to keep this a secret anyway."
Mrs. Howard drank slowly and took in the small office.
"I need your help with the fires."
"I didn't start the fires," I protested, wondering if being falsely accused was how Billy Joel really came to write that song. And now it was stuck in my head. Larry smirked behind her, and I gave him a warning finger. "I started some fires, but I didn't start those fires."
"Enough. I'm certain you likely did not, but I'm afraid I might know who did, and I'm not sure what to do about it."
"What? Did you tell the police?"
"No. I don't want to involve them until I'm certain, but it's tricky."
She chewed on her lower lip and meandered back to the coffee pot for more.
"You see, I was a bit annoyed to have been uninvited from your mother's gatherings when my husband passed. She said I was welcome as soon as I remarried or started dating, but you needed a partner for the activities."
My hands got clammy, and despite my semi-professional nature, I gagged. "Please, Amy, I can't get you a date or my mother to make an exception." She huffed and stared down her nose at me.
"Mrs. Howard, thank you. I don't want your help getting back in your mother's club. I want your help figuring out who started the fires."
Her eyes were a severe shade of blue that mirrored her hair. "You said you thought you knew who did it?" The conversation had left me as exhausted as the 6 hours I'd spent at the DMV, and she was too busy holding back her secrets to let me help in any genuinely helpful way.
"I do, but the trouble is, I take Ambien and medicinal marijuana, so I can't quite be certain if anything I recall in the night hours is real or imagined."
Amy wrung her hands in front of her, and I relented, plopping into my chair and pulling out a notebook. "Who do you think committed the arsons?" I asked, pen poised on the lined sheet.
"Well, I think I did."
Amy Howard sighed, and I dropped my pen.